This episode is brought to you by State Farm. Knowing you could be saving money for the things you really want, like that dream house or ride, is a great feeling. That's why the State Farm Personal Price Plan can help you save when you choose to bundle home and auto. Bundling, just another way to save with a personal price plan. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
I just MailChimped my marketing.
You MailChimped your what?
I MailChimped my marketing with AI to create an effective marketing campaign in minutes.
No, MailChimp way.
Yes, MailChimp way. Now I can hyper-personalize my campaigns across email and SMS.
You can do all that with MailChimp?
What did I just MailChimp and say?
MailChimp your marketing with the #1 AI-powered email marketing and automation platform, Intuit MailChimp. #1 based on publicly available data on competitors' customers. Plans vary. SMS available as add-ons. Visit MailChimp.com.
With a major selection of the looks your kiddos love, starting at just $4 in the Walmart app, a new school year means a stylish new them. Who knew? Find skater skirts and Crocs that say, I'm casual but cool. Sparkly sneakers that say, it's my classroom, you're just learning in it. And preppy polos that say, I'm the teacher's pet, even if they're mommy's menace at home. Find their favorite styles starting at just $4 in the app. The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
This episode is brought to you by Polestar. There's only one true way to experience the all-electric luxury SUV Polestar 3, and that's to take a test drive. It can go from 0 to 60 in as little as 4.8 seconds with the dynamic handling of a sports car. But to truly understand how it commands the road, you need to be behind the wheel. Up to 350 miles of range, the 3D surround sound system by Bowers & Wilkins. It's all something you have to experience to believe. So book your test drive for Polestar 3 today at Polestar.com.
On WhatsApp, no one can see or hear your personal messages. Whether it's a voice call, message, or sending a password. To WhatsApp, it's all just this. So whether you're sharing the streaming password in the family chat or trading those late-night voice messages that could basically become a podcast, your personal messages stay between you, your friends, and your family. No one else. Not even us. WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
Harnessing AI to illuminate the soul of the organization abstract. Artificial intelligence and advanced analytics are emerging as promising new tools for gaining meaningful insights into organizational culture. Traditional qualitative methods for assessing culture are time-intensive and limited in scope, while AI offers data-driven, comprehensive approaches. This article reviews recent developments in using AI at both the macro and micro levels to enhance understanding of cultural dynamics. At a macro level, AI is powering new tools for conducting large-scale cultural assessments across multiple dimensions. More granularly, natural language processing, network analysis, and predictive modeling are illuminating sentiments, interactions, and influence within internal communications data. Examples from pioneering organizations demonstrate impactful applications of cultural insights derived from AI in areas like mergers and acquisitions, recruiting and onboarding, diversity initiatives, and efforts to nurture vibrant cultures. While the field is still evolving, innovative practitioners are beginning to harness AI's potential to illuminate the complexity of organizational culture in compelling new ways. As organizational consultants and researchers, we strive to understand the inner workings and dynamics that define a company's culture. Culture shapes everything from how decisions get made to how employees relate to one another and engage with customers. It represents the unwritten rules, norms, and beliefs that guide behavior. While culture has long been viewed as an abstract concept, new technologies now offer the promise of shedding light on its complexity in compelling new ways. Specifically, artificial intelligence, AI, and advanced analytics are emerging as valuable tools for gaining meaningful insights into this elusive but essential element. No surprise then that interest in using AI to study culture is growing among researchers and practitioners alike. Pioneering efforts are underway to develop AI-powered cultural assessment tools, measure sentiment within communications, and uncover patterns in how ideas diffuse and groups interact. Socher et al. 2018. Rockers and Sogiv, 2017. As these techniques mature, they stand to transform how we conceptualize, analyze, and ultimately shape organizational culture for the better. Today, we will explore the rising potential of AI to enrich our understanding of culture at both macro and micro levels. I will outline promising applications and provide real-world examples of early adopters putting these insights to work. AI-based cultural assessments at the macro level. A primary application involves using AI to conduct comprehensive cultural assessments.
Everyone who works at Starbucks, full or part-time, gets stock in our company, simply for being part of our company. That's why we call our employees partners, because when Starbucks succeeds, our people do too. And that success turns into down payments, family vacations, and so much more. At Starbucks, benefits like company stock are just the start. Learn more about how we support partners at starbucks.com/partners.
Make your next vacation unforgettable on Royal Caribbean's newest ship, Star of the Seas. It's everything you've loved about every family vacation you've ever been on, with mind-blowing thrills at the largest water park at sea, 7 onboard pools for every level of chill, more than 40 ways to dine and drink, and even more to enjoy at our award-winning private island, Perfect Day at Coco Cay. This is the new Star of the Seas. Click or tap the banner to find out more.
This episode is brought to you by San Pellegrino Ciao, a new kind of flavored sparkling water. The kind made with real fruit juice, a pinch of Sicilian salt, and the sparkle of the Italian sun. With no added sugar and just 10 or less calories per can, enjoy. With love, from Italy. By San Pellegrino Ciao now.
You set the table, put on a playlist, even made the lasagna from scratch. And now you're wearing it. OxyClean Max Force Spray tackles tough, set-in stains the first time. Adulting is hard. Fighting stains shouldn't be. OxyClean Max Force. It's not clean unless it's OxyClean.
Hit pause on whatever you're listening to and hit play on your next adventure. Stay 2 nights and get a $50 Best Western gift card. Life's a trip. Make the most of it at Best Western. Visit bestwestern.com for complete terms and conditions.
Traditional approaches have relied heavily on qualitative data from interviews, focus groups, and observational methods. Venkatesh et al. 2016. While insightful, these techniques are time-intensive and unable to capture perceptions across entire populations. AI offers a complementary, data-driven approach for assessing cultural dimensions on a much larger scale. Pioneering this area, Anthropic has developed a cultural assessment tool powered by neural networks. The cultural genome model is trained on millions of anonymized workplace reviews and internal communications to understand cultural traits like collaboration, innovation, work-life balance, and more. Anthropic, 2021. Users simply enter anonymized employee data like internal surveys, public reviews, HR records, and more. The AI then analyzes language patterns and sentiment to generate a comprehensive cultural profile identifying strengths and opportunities for improvement across various dimensions. Early adopters report the tool has surfaced unrecognized cultural issues and spurred constructive change initiatives. Heading in cultural analyses based entirely on public data are also emerging. Using AI and natural language processing, Think Company analyzes millions of anonymized Glassdoor reviews to provide benchmarked cultural profiles covering 51 dimensions for thousands of global companies. Think Company. 2021. While unable to capture nuances of internal communications, the tool offers a valuable external perspective benchmarked against industry peers. It arms recruiters and executives with cultural intelligence to enhance hiring strategies and brand positioning. Cultural analytics at micro levels. At a more granular level, AI shows promise for illuminating the intricacies of culture within organizations, departments, teams, and even individuals. Here, advanced analytics are applied to internal communications data to understand cultural dynamics in real time and at scale. Pioneering use cases include measuring cultural sentiment in communications. AI tools are being developed to analyze sentiment and emotions expressed within various communications mediums like email, chat messages, reviews and surveys, Rockers and Sugiv. 2017. Natural language processing extracts and categorizes sentiments to understand levels of optimism, stress, engagement, and more, both company-wide and within defined groups. Early findings show sentiment tracking can reveal brewing cultural issues and surface connections between sentiment, productivity and turnover. Uncovering cultural networks and influence, applying network and graph analytics. AI maps patterns of collaboration, information sharing and influence between individuals and groups, Socha et al. 2018. Analyses of email, collaboration software, and other data sources reveal informal cultural networks that often differ from formal org charts. Insights help recognize and leverage influential leaders while addressing siloed teams with limited outside connections. Modeling cultural diffusion within teams. Advanced machine learning models actually trace how new ideas, behaviors, and initiatives spread virally through organizations. By analyzing patterns in communications and workflows, these cultural contagion models predict which pilots are most likely to scale based on team dynamics and pre-existing cultural traits, Timmermans and Berg. 2003. This optimizes resource allocation and change management strategies. Practical cultural applications. Having reviewed some promising analytic capabilities, how are real organizations and companies applying these kinds of cultural insights? Below are a few practitioner examples of AI augmenting cultural understanding in impactful ways. Cultural alignment in M&A integration. A major pharmaceutical used cultural network analytics to integrate two firms following an acquisition. Analyzing email patterns uncovered misalignments between acquiring and target company cultures. Leadership teams used insights to modify process workflows, realign goals, and create cross-team initiatives, reducing post-merger friction by 32%, McKinsey. 2017. Enhancing recruiting and onboarding. An AI startup applied natural language models to pre-hire cultural assessments and candidate interviews. It identified language patterns predictive of role and company fit, improving hiring quality. Analytics also informed a virtual onboarding program tailored per new hire's unique cultural needs, dramatically reducing early attrition rates, MIT Sloan. 2019. Fostering diversity, equity, and inclusion. A Fortune 500 technology firm applied sentiment analysis to anonymous employee surveys. It discovered latent cultural issues around inclusion varying significantly between regions and demographic groups. Leadership combined insights with focus groups to craft targeted solutions and measure ongoing progress, promoting an equitable workplace environment for all. Shaping vibrant company culture. An AI-first company analyzed cultural strengths and opportunities within anonymized employee reviews, surveys, and communications using advanced models. Insights helped executives better articulate core cultural values, recognize grassroots cultural leaders across departments, and prioritize initiatives to nurture employee well-being, purpose, and innovation over the long term. Conclusion. As this brief outlines, AI is unlocking new dimensions for understanding the intrinsic yet mysterious element of organizational culture. Advanced analytics shine light on cultural patterns, sentiments, networks, and diffusion in ways previously unimagined. Early adopter case studies demonstrate the impact resulting cultural insights can have on critical areas including mergers, recruiting, diversity initiatives, and overall company vibrancy. There remains room to refine techniques and accumulate best practices. However, innovative organizations are already harnessing these awakening capabilities to gain clarity into their cultural DNA and shape dynamics for the benefit of all stakeholders. For those seeking to illuminate the soul of the organization, exploring AI's role represents an intriguing frontier with vast untapped potential. The journey of cultural discovery is just beginning.